Mondays and Fridays, we carve out 10 minutes or so to focus our mindset on what matters. I'm Sarah Parker Wolf, and you're listening to the Focused Intention Podcast. Thanks for joining me. This is Season 5, and we're focusing in on our connection to nature. Hey everybody, happy November. I hope all is well in your world, and I'm so glad that you chose to join me for this episode. We are in Season 5, and our reflections and meditations are based on quotes about nature each week. And before we get started, I wanted to give you a quick heads up that I have started a little store of fun items related to intentions and the podcast, and I'll put a link in the show notes. Some of it's on my website, or you can find it on Etsy. It's called Focused Intention Shop. So check it out, see if there's anything there that is of interest, and let me know if there's anything else that you're looking for that might be related to the podcast. All right, let's dive in to today's quote. Our quote today comes from beloved author of the Little House series of books, Laura Ingalls Wilder. She wrote, "Some old-fashioned things, like fresh air and sunshine, are hard to beat." Now, I don't think there's any way to argue with that quote. As human beings, as part of the earth, we obviously need sunshine and fresh air to live. It is essential to our being. But in today's world, making sure those two daily needs are met is not always a simple task. When there's too much work to be done at the desk or in the house, when there's, it's a little too hot outside or a little too cold outside, and when doing anything outdoors requires allergy medication. I definitely understand that this time around. Today, I thought that we could just focus on breathing. Being in nature, in the fresh air, has so many health benefits. And I probably don't even need to tell you that, but I'm going to put it out there anyway. Being in the fresh air cleans out your lungs. It boosts your mood. It lowers your heart rate. It can improve digestion. And it helps your energy levels. Lots and lots and lots of good stuff. So with today's meditation, I think it's really essential that it involves fresh air. So lace up those shoes and head outside, or if you're really unable to, or if there's something blowing around out there that bothers your allergies, find some plants to stand next to. They clean the air too. And if you're in a heavy urban environment, see if you can't get to a park somewhere and maybe make friends with a tree. So today we move out of our recycled, heated, or cooled air of wherever we are, and we breathe something better. I am going to skip the music today. I think being outside and getting some of my voice in there is great. And also just hearing what's around you and taking in the atmosphere is important too. Some old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat. Laura Ingalls Wilder. All right, hopefully you found your outdoor space, or you're standing next to a nice ficus or something. And we take a nice deep breath in and lengthen our spine, and then release it and let those shoulders go. And you choose how you do this. If you want to stand up, if you find a good place to sit down, if you want to go lay in the grass and it's not freezing cold where you are, that's all great. Let's take another deep breath in and release. And if it feels right to you, if you feel like you're in a good environment for it, close your eyes. And if you would rather keep them open, that's okay too. Just lower your gaze. Try to block out any visual distractions. And we just focus in on our breath, on the fresh air, first as it enters our nostrils and travels down and fills our lungs and expands the diaphragm, and then how it moves back out. And simply finding that rhythm of our breath to start today. The in and the out, following the journey of the air, or if you prefer, feeling it where you feel it the most. Maybe the rise and fall of your chest or your belly. Maybe the air is crisp and a little bit cool, and you can feel that best as it enters your nose. You decide. And if something has distracted you or taken your attention away from your breath, simply bringing it back now to the in and the out, the rising and the falling. Taking a moment now to notice, just notice how the air feels as it moves through you. That beautiful fresh air. Maybe the temperature of it as it enters your body. Perhaps how clean or good it feels in your lungs. Perhaps the change of temperature, the warmth of it as it exits your body. Noticing for a moment just the subtle changes in the air as it cycles through. And taking a moment more to notice how you're feeling being in the fresh air. Scanning through your body, perhaps from the tips of your toes up to your mind on the top of your head. And taking a moment as you move through to just notice how your body feels being in the fresh air. Now taking in a few deeper mindful breaths. If your rhythm does not match mine, that's okay. We're just taking 3 more deep breaths of this wonderful fresh air. So we inhale and exhale. Again, noticing how the air travels through your body. On the inhale and the exhale. And one more time together. On the inhale and on the exhale. Some old-fashioned things, like fresh air and sunshine, are hard to beat. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the Focused Intention podcast. If you're enjoying it, I really encourage you to just hit that follow or subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. That helps a lot. And if you can, tell a friend to do the same. I very much appreciate that as well. And I encourage you to go to my website, focusedintentionlife.com. There's so much to see there now. There's a little store there. You can check out my books, Daily Intentions for the Classroom Teacher and Focused Intention, 101 Reflections and Intentions to get you focused on what matters. You can also find a new feature that is daily. It's called the Focus Word of the Day, and it is on YouTube. It's also on Instagram, or you can find it on my website, focusedintentionlife.com. And again, there's calendars and mugs and sweatshirts and all kinds of good stuff to check out that you can find there or you can find on my Etsy store. Thanks again for sharing your time with me today. Let's go out, live with intention, love like crazy, breathe in that fresh air, and have a great